What makes the year 1853 so significant in Indian history? Now, that's a question that can stir up quite a conversation. You see, 1853 wasn't just another year in the long tapestry of India's rich and diverse history. No, it was a year that was destined to leave an indelible mark. A year that would change the face of this great nation forever. Imagine a time when distances were vast and communication was slow. Then along came 1853, subtly hinting at an impending revolution. A revolution of speed, of connection, of progress. It was the year when two amazing technological marvels made their debut on the Indian subcontinent, the railway and the telegraph line. But we're getting ahead of ourselves, aren't we? Let's take a step back and delve deeper into this fascinating chapter of history. So, why does 1853 matter so much? Well, 1853 marked a turning point in the course of India's journey towards modernization. Imagine a time when travel was not as easy as it is today. Let's rewind to the mid-19th century, a time before railways, when transportation was a daunting task in the vast Indian subcontinent. Distances were vast, and the primary modes of travel were bullock carts, horse-drawn carriages, and boats. The concept of a quick and efficient mode of transport was still a far-off dream. The idea of railways was not new to the world. In fact, by the early 1800s, railways were already transforming lives in Europe and America. But in India, the thought of a railway system that could span the length and breadth of the country was just a glimmer in the eyes of a few visionaries. Enter the Great Indian Peninsular Railway, or GIPR, a company formed with the sole purpose of establishing a railway network in India. Their proposal was to build a railway line connecting Bombay, now known as Mumbai, and Thane, a distance of about 21 miles. It seems a modest distance now, but back then it was an ambitious endeavor that promised to revolutionize transportation in the region. The proposal was met with both excitement and skepticism. The excitement came from those who saw the potential benefits, faster travel times, reduced dependence on animals, and the possibility of a unified India. The skeptics, on the other hand, worried about the challenges, the immense cost, the vast and varied terrain, and the potential for cultural disruption. Yet the visionaries at GIPR were undeterred. They forged ahead, securing funding from wealthy Indian merchants and British investors, and in 1850, they began the mammoth task of laying the tracks for the Bombay-Thane railway line. It was a Herculean effort, but they were determined to turn their dream into reality. And so the stage was set for the inauguration of the first railway line in India. The 16th of April, 1853 was a day of great anticipation and excitement. The air was thick with the sense of history about to be made, as people from all walks of life gathered to witness the first ever railway journey in India. It was a 14-mile stretch from Bombay to Thane, a journey that would mark the beginning of a new era. The train, an impressive locomotive imported from England, was a sight to behold. It was a steam-powered marvel of the Industrial Revolution, with its gleaming metal body and robust wheels ready to embark on an unprecedented journey. The train consisted of 14 carriages, each designed to accommodate 50 passengers. The passengers on this inaugural journey were a mix of British officials, Indian royalty, and common folks, all sharing the excitement of this historic ride. They were dressed in their finest, adding a touch of grandeur to the occasion. As the train chugged out of the station, there was a sense of awe and wonder among the spectators. The whistle of the train, the puff of steam, and the rhythmic clatter of the wheels on the iron tracks created a symphony that echoed the progress and development that was to come. The journey, which would have taken several hours on foot or by bullock cart, was completed in a mere 57 minutes. The train moved at a speed of 15 miles per hour, a pace that was unimaginable at that time. The passengers marveled at the landscapes whizzing past them, the towns and villages, fields and forests, all blurring into a captivating dance of colors and shapes. As the train pulled into Thane station, there was a wave of euphoria and a sense of accomplishment. The passengers disembarked, their faces glowing with the thrill of the journey and the pride of being a part of a historic event. With that successful journey, the era of railways had begun in India. It was more than just a train ride. It was a testament to human ingenuity and the dawn of a new era of connectivity and progress in India. While the railways were making their mark, another invention was set to revolutionize communication. In the same year that saw the dawn of railways in India, 1853, another significant development was taking place. This was the introduction of the telegraph line in Calcutta. This was a milestone event that was set to dramatically transform the way people communicated across vast distances. Before the telegraph, messages were sent through letters carried by horseback or on foot, a process that could take days or even weeks. But with the telegraph, this time was reduced to just a matter of minutes. The telegraph, a device that used coded signals to send messages over long distances, was a game changer. Imagine this: you're in Calcutta and you want to send a message to your cousin in Delhi. Before the telegraph, you'd write a letter, send it off on a horse, and hope it reaches in a week or two. But with the telegraph, you could walk into a telegraph office, give them your message, and within minutes, your cousin in Delhi would be reading your words. This was nothing short of revolutionary. It was as if the entire country had suddenly shrunk. Distance was no longer a barrier to communication. News, whether of political developments, business transactions, or personal messages, could now travel at an unprecedented speed. But the telegraph did more than just speed up communication. It was a democratizing force. It brought people closer together, fostered a sense of unity and shared identity, and played a crucial role in the political and social movements of the time. Moreover, it laid the groundwork for the communication technologies we use today. Without the telegraph, we wouldn't have the telephone, the internet, or the myriad of communication apps we rely on in our daily lives. The telegraph line, much like the railway, marked a significant step towards India's modernization. This invention, along with the railways, was a catalyst for change, propelling India into an era of rapid development and progress. The echoes of this revolution are still felt today, in every text message we send, in every email we write, and in every call we make. The advent of railways and telegraph lines was not just about faster travel and communication. These were not merely technological advances, but monumental shifts that redefined the very fabric of India's society, economy, and politics. They were the catalysts of a revolution that would reverberate across generations. Imagine a country fragmented by vast distances and diverse cultures. Suddenly, the railways made it possible to traverse these distances in a matter of days instead of weeks or months. This brought about a significant change in the way people lived and interacted. The railways united the country, fostering a sense of shared identity and common purpose among its people. Next, let's talk about the economic impact. The railways and telegraph lines were the arteries of India's burgeoning economy. They facilitated the efficient transportation of goods across the country, helping local industries to flourish. From the cotton fields of Gujarat to the tea estates of Assam, produce could now reach markets faster, fresher, and in greater quantities. This not only boosted trade within the country, but also strengthened India's position in the global market. Then there's the political angle. The telegraph lines, with their ability to transmit information rapidly, played a crucial role in the administration of the vast Indian subcontinent. They allowed for quicker decision-making, better coordination among various administrative units, and a more effective response to challenges. Moreover, these inventions also played a pivotal role in the dissemination of ideas and knowledge. They broke down barriers, making it possible for ideas to travel as fast as the trains or telegraph messages. This had a profound impact on India's intellectual and cultural landscape, sparking debates, shaping opinions, and inspiring movements. In essence, the year 1853 ignited a spark that transformed India forever. The legacy of that year is still evident today as we traverse the length and breadth of this vast country. connected by the arteries of communication and transport that were laid down over a century and a half ago. So, let us revisit the key points we've covered today. We started with the significance of the year 1853, a monumental year in the annals of Indian history. It was the year that marked the dawn of railways in India with the inauguration of the first railway line between Bombay and Thane. This was a groundbreaking moment, revolutionizing transportation and connecting people like never before. Alongside this, we also saw the introduction of the telegraph line in Calcutta. This technological marvel changed the face of communication, shrinking the vast distances and speeding up the exchange of information. We delved into the inaugural journey of the first train and the revolution ignited by the telegraph line. And finally, we touched upon their lasting impact, shaping the future of India and leaving a legacy that continues to this day. And that's why the year 1853 holds such a special place in the annals of Indian history.